Hello everyone, good morning and thank you so much for tuning in again. And it's the day 11, and I knew that first 10 days would have been tough for me to like show up every day, but it was not that much tough. I felt like 2 days that I didn't feel like waking up, but after that everything was normal. I didn't face much difficulty, I would say, because I have done this kind of 30 days challenge, not this a reading challenge, previously as well, and they work for me somehow. So yeah, so again it's been like 11 days. It's the 11th day. I'm quite excited that I will be reading two chapters today. Um, so here am I am where are you, man? Okay. So I will be reading the chapter 5 and chapter 6 today, and yeah, chapter 5 and chapter 6 is all about. So chapter 5 is all about master of longevity, and the chapter 6 is the lessons from Japan's centenarians traditions for happiness and longevity. So we are going to know today that how to live longer, right? So if you want to live longer, just follow me on Impul Books. Just kidding, man. You can follow me though. So without me wasting more time, like, just read. So this chapter is all about some people who were super centenarians who actually live more than 100 years, so 100 or 110 years. So these are the people. It's like this chapter is like an interview of this all these people who lived longer and their secret to live longer. Yes, we as a human being sometimes may say that we don't want to live in this world. Sometimes people say that this world is all the world is a chaos, but 99.9% of those people actually want to live longer. So if you have given a chance to any people to live longer, they will obviously choose it, right? So we it doesn't really matter whatever we say that we don't want to live in this world. The world is going to end this year maybe. So some people say that, but the thing is that we as a human being wants to live longer, wants to be there in this world as much as possible, right? So nobody wants to die, although they say. Okay, so here is a thing I want to quote from the Misao Okawa. Misao Okawa lived for 117 years. So he was 117 when the interview was taken. He says that eat and sleep and you will live a long time. You have to learn to relax. So in this world, in this fast paced world, I think that people forget one thing is to relax. I mean, it is also necessary to do the right kind of relaxing as well. So it's not like that you should always relaxing. There should be a balance, that I feel. But people actually forget to balance the relaxed part and the actual life, right? So eat and sleep, and people also ignore the sleep. So I would say so, but he has to say that eat and sleep and you will live a long time. You will have to learn to relax. Misao Okawa was female, so I'm extremely sorry if I was referring her as he. So extremely sorry for that. So she was the she was the in terms of Guinness Book of World Record, she was like she lived for 117 years 27 days. It was the highest in terms of the record. So if any one of you wants to break this record, please comment below. So I just want to know that how long you want to live. So Maria Capovilla was also in terms of the Guinness Book of World Record. She was the uh, oldest person. So she lived for 116 years 347 days. So it's like almost 117 years, right? And she died of pneumonia in 2006. And when she died, she had three children, 12 grandchildren, and 20 great and grandchildren. So it's huge, man. So this is the thing, if you live this much longer, you will see a lot of things. So when she asked that why, what is the reason that she lived so much longer? So, and her answer was that she don't know. She said that she never ate meat in her life. So I don't know if it is connected in some way, that if you don't eat food that is uh, if it is, if you're totally vegan, or maybe you'd never eat food like meat or fish or anything sort of that, I don't know whether it has any connection to the life expectancy or not. Maybe, I don't know. Nothing is written, it's just an interview like thing. And also she said that in the past people used to behave really well, but nowadays people are more restrained. So, and she said that she has a favorite song at that time as well. So she used to like this song called Maria by Louis Alarcon. So, and when she was recalling her past, and she also started dancing on, or grooving on this song. So it actually made her look much younger. So that's the interview about. The interview was when she was like 107 years. So, but she lived for 116 years, 357 days, I guess. Jana Kalment lived for 122 years. Yeah, whooping 122. Oh my god. She used to ride bicycle when she was 100. Jana Kalment. So, and she also lived on her own until 110 years. So when she was 110 years, she was living on her own. I mean, there was nobody to like look after her. She used to live by her terms, and she used to live by herself, right? So, and she died of natural cause. That's really nice. And she stopped smoking at 120. I mean, she used to smoke for 120 years. Man. She stopped smoking because she was because of like her cataracts were started making it hard for her to like take the cigarette to her lips. So that's why actually she started stopped smoking. There was a physical problem that she faced otherwise. Here is the fabulous thing. I think this is the mindset that you need if you want to live longer. So when she was asked, she has a great sense of humor. When she was asked in her 120th birthday, when she was 120 years old, she has been asked that she said this, that okay, I'm quoting it. I see badly, I hear badly, and I feel bad, but everything is fine. So I think it's all about the mindset, that how we look at the world and how we look at the situation in general. So that really has an impact on our body physically and also in the mental level. It doesn't really matter that what the world is doing, what are the things that is not in our control happening to us. Like we age over the time. There are diseases that also comes over the time. There are we actually get older, we can't really do anything about it. And all about the mindset, that how do you think that, but if you think that everything is fine, then everything is fine, right? So here is the thing, again I want to quote this. I really quite like this quote. It's not really a quote, but it's fine. I see badly, I hear badly, and I feel bad, but everything's fine. So it's from the Jana Kalment. She lived for 120 years and died in the year of 1997, August 4th. So if you want to celebrate in August 4th, you can. I'm just kidding, you don't need to. So Walter Bruning was in the Minnesota. He like saw 3 centuries because he was born in 1896 and he died in the 2011. So he saw the 1800s, 1900s, and 2000. It's fabulous. But now I think about myself that, or the people who actually born in 2000, most of them are going to die in 2000. So I highly recommend that you increase your longevity if you can, so you can see the 2100s as well. And for people who born in the 1900s, so like me myself, has a good chance of seeing 3 centuries. If you want, right? Okay. So Walter Bruning was he said that he actually used to exercise before, but in final year's interview he said that your mind and your body, if you keep your mind and body busy, you will be around a long time. So we need to keep our mind and the body busy doing something, so that will also help us to live longer. And he also says that we are all going, I'm quoting this actually, we are all going to die. Some people are scared of dying. Never be afraid to die, because you are born to die, right? So yeah. So Alexander Image also lived for 111 years. When he was asked about his secret of living so long, he said that, I don't know, I just haven't died yet. And that's it. Here I want to say one thing before say what I understand from this. um, he says that artists actually take the torch of their ikigai, so instead of returning, because art is in all its form is an ikigai. So here is a nice thing said by the author. He says that enjoying or creating beauty is free and something all human beings have access to. So I'm suppose creating this content and also reading this book and going live, so it's not done by a lot of people, I would say. I don't know whether people do it as well, like in this kind of setup. um, so this thing is really free for you, so there is no restriction for you. Nobody is stopping you to make or doing something that is artistic. Suppose you like to draw, like you like to paint, or maybe you like to do something that is totally artistic, so it doesn't really matter. So it is free, right? So it's really easy for you to find this ikigai, right? And here are some good example by some people. uh, there there was actor Christopher Plummer. uh, he says that we want to drop dead on stage. That would be a nice theoretical way to go. So he was so much enthusiastic about his work that he said that it would be better to die on the stage itself, right? And Osamu Tezuka, he was a father of modern Japanese manga, and if you like manga, you can just comment below. And he said that please just let me work. It was this kind of like last words, and last final cartoon actually. Uh, so in 86 there was a 86-year-old filmmaker. He says that everybody complains about their aches and pains and all that, but my friends are either dead or are still working. Right? So, and there is Cameron Hera, who was also a painter, and in the age of 89 years old, she actually first sold her paintings. So it's like she said that I'm always waiting to finish the next thing episode. I know I go day by day. So yeah, it's kind of like that. So I really like this. There was a artist who passed away in the 2015. So her name was Ellsworth Kelly, and She said that we think that with time we actually lose our faculties, but she said that it's not really true and it is a myth. So we actually, because we develop instead we develop a greater clarity and capacity for observation, because we are a little bit older than before, so we have this clarity. So she said that it's one thing I'm quoting this, it's one thing about getting older, you see more. Every day I'm continuing to see new things. That's why there are new paintings, right? So she used to see a different kind of things, that her eyes used to see the kind of things and observation. It was really not possible for people who were not there for a long period of time in this world. So the more you stay in this world, you understand more, your experiences get better, but for that you need to keep learning more. So learning is very important. So because if you don't learn new things and if you don't expose yourself to different things in different period of time, it's not going to be possible for you to see things differently. Even if you see things, you won't be able to get any meaning out of it, or to process the things that you are actually perceiving, that your eyes are perceiving. Suppose you're seeing things that can be really helpful for you or for the world, but you can't really recognize this, right? So you need to recognize, you need to learn more, you need to study more, or also not like study, you can read books. These are fun, right? So if you take these books as a fun thing, you will enjoy it. So if you take this book as like a daily course that you need to do somehow, it's not like that. You just learning others experiences with the small amount of time. Look at the size of this book, this is so small. Without going out, without going to the Japan, in this coronavirus time, I'm just sitting on my living room and I can understand people's perspective. I can understand how super centenarians thinks, because the author, they actually researched about it. They went to the Japan, they went to the Okinawa town and as well. So without even going there, I can feel that vibe, that's like I was there. So that can book does to you. Book is really important for your life. So if you really want to experience different kind of things, and it is not sometimes it's not really possible for someone to like spend money on the travel as well, because travel actually opens up your mind. So you can take a resort to the book itself. So I think no, I'm not going to say this. Okay, let me just say, if you are traveling, you also need to be really conscious that why you are traveling to such place. It's not like that people are saying that okay, you should visit once there before you die. So it's not like that. You need to understand that why you are visiting such place. It's not like you need to research every time you go somewhere. So if it is a simple beach or something like that, you don't need to like research the hell out of this beach. So you can just simply go there. But I'm talking about some real traveling. If you are having like for 15-30 days or maybe 2 months, and then you need to really conscious about that why you are visiting some countries. So it's really important that you travel for purpose and you also read for purpose as well. So it's about staying updated. So they said, and so there was a guy who said that okay, just keep your eyes and ears open, read the paper, see what's going on, stay curious about everything. You will automatically be in your time. So if you're seeing that some people has this actually, that they feel that they are not really updated, they don't know what really going on in the world. So he says that you actually stay in your time, but to do that you need to keep your ears and eyes open, and you need to be open to really different kind of perspectives. So here I want to add one more thing to this. Even if you keep your ears and eyes open, some people really shut their ears at some point when they feel that people are saying something that they don't agree, so you need to be really open to other perspective as well. So you need to just try to understand others perspective. It's not about who is wrong, who is right. You just need to listen to that what other person has to say. You may understand something different, or you may don't, but you need to be really open about it. So yep. Here I want to quote this. If you want to stay busy, even when there is no need to work, there has to be an ikigai of your horizon. A purpose that guides you throughout your life and pushes you to make things of beauty and utility for the community and yourself. With that, we are done with the chapter 5. So that's how you live longer. It's not about the thing that is there. So the authors actually visited the Ogimi. So Ogimi is like from 3 hours from the Tokyo to Naha. So Tokyo is the in Japan. The from then they were by road. They went to the Naha, like 2 hours journey. So the place is like beautiful, and he says an awesome thing about it. We realized right away that the time seems to have stopped there, as though this entire town were living in an endless here and now. She said her name. Yuki was a girl, was a woman who they met. The authors met. When they reached the town, and so she was really helping them to visit those places where people actually used to live, yeah, actually live longer. So they used to visit their place, and while the author were in the restaurant, she were offered food. So she said that I don't eat food from the restaurants. I eat it from my vegetable garden that I have my own. So it's like organic vegetables that they really eat. So in today's world, it's very hard to get actually organic vegetables. Even if you get it, it's too expensive. I'm talking about India, I don't know about other countries. So it's expensive. Like, it's the most of the time it's like 2.5x the original cost of the vegetable that we have, and we are not sure that whether that vegetable is organic in the first place. So also this kind of an issue as well, because there is no regulatory board who actually sees that, who actually verify that this is the organic food. So I'm not sure that how this works. It works based on trust maybe, but I don't know. I don't trust like any company for that. So she said, Yuki said a nice thing about to the author. She said that food won't help you live longer. She says that the secret is smiling and having a good time. So uh, food is the least important thing in this scene, she said. But it is important, but it's the least important, right? She said that we always need to keep smiling and have a good time, so if you want to live longer, right? So they were in a birthday party, and when they arrive at the at a neighborhood community, so they actually cheered like this. So like the youngest among us is 83. So they were so much happy with the number of that, how much they are leaving. So it is really important that you enjoy it. It's not like, okay, I'm leaving, I'm getting older, that I should die right now. So they had this energy of leaving, right? It's really great, it's really great. Here is I want to quote, uh, when we finish, we are brought to an event space where we celebrate the birthdays of three members of the group. One woman is turning 99, another 94, and one young man has just reached 89. So he was the youngest of those birthday party. He was 89 years old. Yeah, man, 89 years old. All the folks that you're watching this video of 20 to 30 years, please live longer. Please live longer. And this message is for me as well. So live happy and live longer. Find your ikigai, and it will be better for your for the world as well, not only for you. Because if you can find something that you really enjoy doing, and you go into that flow state, you will do the job like any like in this world nobody can do this job better than you. So and in this turn you will make the world a better place as well if you will be happy. So if the world population is happy, the world is going to be a better place as well. So please find your ikigai if you haven't yet, and keep exploring thing, keep discovering thing. That's one what is the thing that I wanted to say. And this message is not whatever I say in this video is sometime on not for or not only for my audience, and there's sometime for me as well. That's why I'm making this video and spending time actually with the book. So it's not like I'm just reading the book and whatever I understand I just keep saying things. It's not like that. I just say things that is there on my mind, because while during reading we have different kind of thoughts, and in this live stream I can say this kind of thoughts in this in the video. So it's really helpful for me, because you can't really take a notebook and write everything that is coming to your mind whenever you are reading. Otherwise you're going to be distracted if you do this kind of thing. I think saying things like this, it's like I'm interacting with the people. So this camera is not really a camera, it's all about like actually talking to the people that is really in front of the camera. So thank you again so much for watching me live. If you're watching live or off or if this video is not live, but still again thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel on Impulse Books, that is on YouTube. And you can if you want to watch, if you're a fan of live stream services, you can watch this video on Periscope or Twitch as well, which is because YouTube get disconnected sometime, I don't know why. Because I use a service called Restream to actually stream all this into 4 different platforms. So YouTube get disconnected if there is a power failure or something like this on my end. But if you're watching on Twitch, that won't be a problem. You are able to see, or maybe if you're using Periscope, then you can still see this. Okay, so enough of self promoting myself, so I'm going to read it, right? So at the end, they enjoyed the shikuwasa cake, homemade, and they also end up dancing and celebrating as though it were the birthday of 20 or something. So the author has to say it was like a young birthday party, right? So shikuwasa is a fruit in Japan, and they're going to talk about it in the later chapters. So just talk about it later then. So here they actually used to play a game called melee. So so melee like stick, they used to hit a ball. So that was a game that they used to play, and it was an excuse to move around as well a little. So there was no age group, age limitation, so the authors also participated in this, and they were lost to a recently lost to a woman who turned 104 recently. So they were so much cheering, right? So everyone cheers, and defeated look on our face elicits laughter. Right, it's amazing. So their religion was Ryuko Shinto. So Ryuko is the original name of Okinawa archipelago, and Shinto means the path of the gods. So Ryuko Shinto combines the elements of Chinese Taoism, Confucianism, Buddhism, and Shintoism with semantic and animistic elements, right? So that was their religion. That's what I wanted to speak in the camera, because I wanted to save it logged somewhere, right? Again, I forgot to say this thing. I used to say this when I was reading the book Atomic Habits. Please, if you're not reading this book, and if you're just using these videos to just read with me, then please mute this video and read whatever you are reading. You don't need to just turn off the mute to say what interesting thing that guy has to say. No, please don't do this. If you're not reading this book, if you're not reading the same chapter, if you're not in the same timeline with this, please mute this video and use this video as your advantage to like read with me. So see myself, use myself as someone, as a friend who is also reading with you. And even if you're not watching this video live, you can use this video as somewhat as a guidance of reading. So that's what you can use me as a friend. So I am your friend. If you want to message me, you can message me on Instagram. I am Impul Books. Right. All right. Why self promote myself every time? It's good though. So there was a term in Japan called the mabui. Mabui is it actually says that every person has an essence, or mabui. So mabui is a spirit and source of our life force, and it is immortal and makes us who we are. So So sometime mabui can be passed on through ritual, like a ring of some people that is passed to her granddaughter, and even the photographs that is keep passing on. So all this thing has some life force in it, that is called the mabui. So think about it, all these things, what is spirits? Actually spirits are nothing but these life forces. It is nothing but this mabui, right? So that thing that you feel actually. So even people who really leave this world but stay and leave a lot of things in this world, they are nothing but mabui. So these are all the life forces. So, Ogimi Federation of Senior Citizen Clubs, there was this declaration in the town. I'm going to quote it. It's beautiful. That's why I'm quoting it. At 80, I am still a child. When I come to see you at 90, send me away to wait until I am 100. The older, the stronger. Let us not depend too much on our children as we age. If you seek long life and health, you are welcome in our village, where you will be blessed by nature, and together we will discover the secret to longevity. Right? It was written in the April 23, 1993. Right. Here I want to quote the whole thing. because, because it really happens sometimes that you really like things that is so much, you like this thing so much that you feel like highlighting all this thing. So here is the thing. Here is in an interview, said that don't worry. So there are some quotes. So it's like, the secret to a long life is not to worry, and to keep your heart young. Don't let it grow old. Open your heart to people with a nice smile on your face. If you smile and open your heart, your grandchildren and everyone else will want to see you. So people will really want to see you if you. I don't know what really happens. Let me give me some time. I will get back to it. The best and another quote is the best way to avoid anxiety is to go out in the street and say hello to people. I do it every day. I go out there and say hello and see you later. Then I go home and care for my vegetable garden. In the afternoon, I spend time with friends. So don't worry, you just talk to people normally. That's it. Life is good, right? And another quote: here everyone gets along. We try not to cause problems. Spending time together and having fun is the only thing that matters. Because at certain point of time, think about it. If you all the things that will matter to you, that how is your relationship with others and how people really perceive you, and also what are the things that you have done for the society, and what are the things that you are doing for the society as well, and as well as for your own good life or good being, right? So this really does matter. And all these things are like different quotes. These quotes are taken from the interviews. So mainly what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to read these quotes. So, and cultivating good habits, it says that I feel joy every morning waking up at 6 and opening the curtains to look out my garden where I grow my own vegetables. I go right outside to check on my tomatoes, my mandarin oranges. I love the sight of them. It relaxes me. After an hour in the garden, I go back inside and make breakfast. It's a good habits, right? Cultivating good habits. And here is another. I plant my own vegetables and cook them myself. That's my IKIGAI. The key to staying sharp in old age is in your fingers, from your fingers to your brain and back again. If you keep your fingers busy, you will live to see 100. So if you just keep your fingers busy, if you're doing something constantly, you will live, buddy. So don't like always we think that okay, we will not do something, but you need to. I get up at 4 every day. I set my alarm for that time, have a cup of coffee and do a little exercise, lifting my arms. That gives me energy for the rest of the day. So do some exercises. This message is for me. Please do exercise. Okay, it's not for you. Yeah, you can do it still. Right? I'm not going to make any series like 30-day exercise challenge. Or should I? Okay. I eat a bit of everything. I think that's the secret. I like variety in what I eat. I think it tastes better. Working. If you don't work, your body breaks down. When I wake up, I go to the Butsudan and light incense. You have to keep your ancestors in mind. It's the first thing I do every morning. So whatever our ancestors used to do, they used to do repeat the same thing. So actually you feel close to nature as well. That really helps you live longer. I wake up I do exercise every day, and every morning I go for a little walk. I never forget to do my Taiso exercises when I get up. So Taiso is a form of exercise, and I think it's the book also talk about it. I don't know, I forgot. Eating vegetables, it helps you live longer. So eat green leafy vegetables, please. Okay, why I'm doing this? Okay, to live a long time, you need to do 3 things: exercise to stay healthy, eat well, and spend time with people. Exercise, eat well, spend time with people, and live longer. Not spending time like me that I'm spending. That also works for building some habits, but spend time with real people, like actually going there, or maybe. But in this coronavirus time, you can use group chats or Zoom calls. Maybe. Okay, so another thing, this nurture your friendships every day. So friendship is very important, guys. When we actually were in school or colleges, the friendships are in the peak of it. But the moment we grow, the more we grow, the friendships actually grow. But there comes this a little bit of boring stuff comes in this friendship thing. But I think it's really important to spice things up, and because you really need to have friends to perform better in this world. So that's what I think. And it's important to have friends. And so it's all about nurturing your friendships every day, and it's great. So I'm going to quote again. So it says that getting together with my friends is my most important ikigai. We all get together here and talk. It's very important. I always know I will see them all here tomorrow, and that's one of my favorite things in life. So when I was in college, I used to go for in the evenings. I used to go with my friends to have tea. There were two places to drink tea there. One was nearby my house and where we used to live, and there was another one which was we need to walk for 10 minutes to reach there. So we never used to go to the tea stall which was nearby our house. We used to walk for like 10 minutes and then go there, because we really used to like that walk when we used to work and talk to each other, and then we used to have fun together, and then we actually liked that place as well. So we actually were thinking about like spending more time with each other. So that's the thing that really I liked. So friends are really important. I miss those days sometime, but I don't know any friends or any of my friends are watching this video or not. If you're watching live, and I love you guys, and it's really hard to say this kind of things, but don't get emotional, that much emotional while reading a book. But friends are important. So here is this guy said that I'll see them all here tomorrow, and that's one of my favorite things in life. So when you wake up, you know that after you are done with your course, everyday course, you are going to eventually go out with your friends and meet and go out to that tea stall again and have some tea and have some good conversations, right? And yeah, so that's all about it, right? And another quote is, my main hobby is getting together with friends and neighbors. Talking each day with the people you love, that's the secret to a long life. So talk to your loved ones. That really I used to ignore talking to loved ones at some point in time. I used to I was so much busy with friends that I actually didn't used to talk with the loved ones or the family who were really close to me. But soon but recently I do spend time with them. I do talk to them each day for a long period of time. So that's really important, that you talk to the people that you really love. It is going to make your mind fresh, and it will take all the anxiety out of you. So you just talk to the people that you love. I say hello and see you later to the children on their way to school, and wave at everyone who goes by me in their car. Drive safely. I say between 7:20 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. I'm side on my feet the whole time, saying hello to people. Once everyone's gone, I go back inside. So she's like saying hello to everyone and saying all the cars that okay, drive safely. So these are the things that she always does. I'm going to. I chatting and drinking tea with my neighbors. That's the best thing in life, and singing together. My mom always said us this. They drink tea with the neighbors every day like this. So there was like a sort of like mini picnics that happens there, and I quite enjoy this. I sit when she call me on the video, I really see this, and I really feel that enjoyment and the vibe that she has, and I quite enjoy that my mother is on a certain environment that she can enjoy stuff like this, and she can spend time with people, and people who really love my mother, and my mother also loves them so much, and that really that environment really helps you stay longer in term stay healthy actually, in terms of the mind and the body as well. So I think that's really important, and you also have a feeling that you're a part of the community, and you belong to someone somewhere, and also people are there for you, right? So it's really very important. And Here's the thing, I wake up at 5 every morning, leave the house and walk to the sea. Then I go to a friend's house, we have tea together. That's the secret to a long life, getting together with people and going from place to place. So just go from place to place and getting together with people, meet new people, have tea with them. That's the thing. Here is another thing, live an unhurried life, because in the world is totally fast paced. So in this fast paced world, what we need to do to live an unhurried life, guys, there is some problem with the book camera with that I can see right now, so let me just fix a little bit if it is possible. All right, thank you. And I'm extremely sorry that I needed to fix this, but because I was seeing some problem in the screen, I don't know why. Okay, live an unhurried life. So, my secret to a long life is always saying to myself, slow down and relax. You will live much longer if you are not in a hurry. I make things weaker that before I read this live an unhurried life, I want to say one thing. When I started reading books, I was reading for the first book was I read like the 10x rule, it which actually tells you to work like hell and do the perform in a better way. Like if you are meditating for 10 minutes, just meditate for 100 minutes. So that's 10x rule. So this is just an example. So whatever you're doing, just increment it by 10x. So after that I read the book like the compound effect, and all these books were like, and the miracle morning, and but all these books were like telling me to just do something and wake up early and do something, just work on yourself, just keep working to be a better person. But then I read the book IKIGAI. After reading like 3 books, I read the book IKIGAI, which really I was feeling a little bit of guilty, and when I was reading those 3 books, and I was feeling that okay, what I'm doing with my life, I need to do a lot of things in my life. But after this the 3 books, I read the book IKIGAI, which really sets the path that okay, I need to find something that I really enjoy. It's not like that I should work like a bull. So you need to find something that you really enjoy. It doesn't really matter that is if it is not your job, you can do it side by side if you want. So I also like my job, so that's why I have a software engineering channel as well on the YouTube. So I quite enjoy my job that I do. So and I also enjoy reading, so I'm doing both of this thing together parallelly. And I know it's a little bit chaotic scene it creates sometime because I need to focus on 2 things, but that's okay. I really enjoy this thing. If I enjoy this thing, it makes me tired sometime, but it's okay. I quite like this. I enjoy this thing, so there is no problem. Well, so I read the book Ikigai. Then I thought that okay, I don't need to hurry, but I need to keep in mind that okay, I need to do this thing. These are the things that is very really there for me. The weather is really good today, so that's why when the weather is good, it's really impossible for me to like show the book in the camera in a nice way. I hope it's clearly visible. Okay, and here is the thing, I make things with weaker. That's my ikigai. The first thing I do when I wake up is pray. I do my exercise and eat breakfast. At 7 I calmly start working on my weaker. When I get tired at 5, I go visit my friends. Doing many different things every day, always staying busy, but doing one thing at a time without getting overwhelmed. So doing one thing at a time will actually help you to reduce your stress and anxiety. So some people think that okay, while during cooking I will watch TV series, during reading I'll listen to a podcast, during watching a movie I will read a blog, I will watch, I'll use Facebook. So if you're doing something, do it in a single task. So even if you're using Facebook, for relaxation, just do it, just do this only. So just don't search for stimulation in every way. Like I'm reading a blog and coming back to the Facebook, and I'm also listening to something, maybe listening to a music or podcast. Please don't do this. Do only one thing that will actually help you to increase your focus much more. I'm not telling you to like quit social media or anything like that, but please just do only the task that in your hand. If you're doing social media, if you're browsing or mindlessly scrolling Facebook, just only scroll Facebook, nothing else. If that's the thing that I want to say. So the secret to long life is going to bed early, waking up early and going for a walk, living peacefully and enjoying the little things, getting along with your friends, spring, summer, fall, winter, enjoying each session happily. So it doesn't really matter what's the time. It is a session of spring, winter, summer, fall. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Just enjoy, right? Just live your life peacefully. We are so much privileged in this world that we have a lot of things. Yes, there are problems, and problems will be always there. And if there is a problem, there is a solution as well. If you kind of find a solution to anything, you will be a billionaire. Yeah, don't make past judgments. Don't blame others. Please find solutions if you have, and if you don't have the solution, or if you don't want to find the solution, just live your life peacefully. Nobody's telling you to find others problem solution. If it is something that you can't really solve, just don't complain about it. Work on yourself, be a better person, help others to be a better person. That will help to actually minimize that problems to get solved. There is this guy called the Sandeep Maheshwari. I know you all of you know him. Most of the people know him. So he's doing this amazing job, right? Like he's not asking for money or anything like that. He's just making content for the betterment of the people. So a lot of people say that okay, charge for money, charge for your content. But he says that if I charge for my content, only people who will be able to pay me can afford to see my content and get better. So he says that I want to reach more of the people. So he said that if I can reach crores of people, maybe some percentage of them, or maybe if 0.1% people actually respond to that, the world will be a better place. So his mission is to reach out most of the people, more people in this world. And I really like, and I really highly recommend that you follow his work on YouTube. And I will I don't know, but I will surely put the link of Sandeep Maheshwari's profile on the video description of this on the video description. So thank you so much again for listening to me. So here is the thing: you just need to live an unhurried life, right? And be optimistic. Every day I say to myself, today will be full of health and energy. Live it to the fullest. When the coronavirus time came, we were like, we are never optimistic. Like we are thinking that okay, the world is going to end. If the world is going to end, why are you complaining, man? You should live your life to the fullest then. Okay, don't just sit in your bed and just complain about it, right? So be optimistic always. It will help you to live longer, and it will help you reduce your anxiety as well. Because if you keep saying this to your mind, if you're just doing this kind of affirmations in your mind that okay, the world is going to end today, okay, this is the end, and okay, my life sucks. So if you do this kind of say this kind of affirmations in your mind, you are eventually going to start believing this kind of things, because this shit is real, man. I'm talking to you. If you keep saying one thing, it doesn't really matter whether it is positive or negative in your mind, it really impacts your identity. If I keep saying myself in the mind that okay, I'm a YouTuber, I will be so much specialized into that. Okay, I will feel that okay, I am a YouTuber, man. It doesn't really matter if I have to do something for the YouTube, I will do it, right? So this actually generates your identity. And if I always think that my life sucks, if I keep saying this thing, okay, I'm saying this thing, no, my life is good. So balance things out. I'm just kidding. So don't say affirmations, negative affirmations. Don't do this kind of thing. And it's really important to be optimistic. I'm 98 but consider myself young. I still have so much to do. Laughter is the most important thing. I laugh wherever I go. Please have a smile, laugh. It's not like smile, you just laugh, ha ha ha. It's not like that. You just be with your friends, you will laugh. I'm going to leave to 100. Of course, I am. It's a huge motivation for me. So be optimistic that you are going to live longer and see the world to become better, and you will also contribute. You will also be a contributor of this world to become a better place, right? Dancing and singing with your grandchildren is the best thing in life. So, yeah. I feel very fortunate to have been born here. I think I give thanks for it every day. So we are here. We complain a lot of different things. But think about it. When you wake up, there is a new start of the day. You have given permission to live one more day in this world. The world has given you so much. You have grown so much. You get pleasures, pain, everything that actually sums up your life. Right, and that is really important. Guys. I think we complain a lot. I do myself complain as well, but I feel privileged that I have a lot of things. I don't have any problem of food. A lot of people are also having the problem of food, and a lot of people have body parts. Some body parts too they don't have. So I just think about those people, man. You don't need to sympathize with them. You need to have this empathy that okay, we are so much privileged, right? So if you're living, if you're breathing, if you're in a good condition, if your health is in a good condition, then you're living a better life, man. I don't know what to say. Okay, why I'm getting emotional? This book actually sets this kind of vibe. So that's why it's really important that you spend some time with the book. That really helps. Okay. I feel very fortunate to have been born here. I give thanks to it every day. The most important thing in Ogimi in life is to keep smiling. Always do smile. I do volunteer work to give back to the village a bit of what it has given to me. For example, I use my car to help friends to get to the hospital. So contributing is also really helpful, because when I first started my YouTube channel, when I first get my internship, I actually learned all of these things to get the internship from the YouTube itself. So that all these learnings were free, and all of the videos that I watched actually helped me better in my software journey. So that's but after I get my internship, and then I decided that okay, I need to contribute back to my community again. So that's why I started my YouTube channel and started uploading videos like 4 or 5 years ago. Yep. So volunteer whenever it is possible, right? There is no secret to it. The trick is just to leave. that is the beautiful quote actually I found in all of this. I quite like this, that the trick is actually to just to leave. There is no secret. So some similarities that they found is all of the people, 100% of the people actually have their own vegetable garden. Like they used to have like a field of tea, mango and shikawasa as well, and they all actually belong to some neighborhood associations that is called the Mowai sometimes, right? And they actually celebrate little things like with music and dance. So if we may sometimes say that this is the waste of time or energy or money to actually do some enjoy little things, but it's really important, guys, to celebrate little things. You don't need to spend a hell lot of money. Play some music and dance along, that's it. Okay. They also have some important purpose in life, and they have this ikigai, right? So they are also proud of their tradition. They are passionate about the thing that they do every day. So those local people have some have some, they know how to help each other. So let me just read it first. Okay. So they actually are very helpful person. They help each other to being a better person. So as a human being, we need to keep helping each other to grow as a humanity, as I would say, because we as a human exist because some people help us, right? So one human helped other human. That's why we are a civilization today. That's why we are civilized, right? So help other people whenever a people is in need. Try to give your best to help that person in need, if it is okay. And always help you, always help. That's what I would say. So they always they know how to relax. So even some people know that they saw that uh, there was a guy who was sitting on the bench for a long period of time doing nothing, and that's it. They spend time with them, with themselves, and they know how to relax. So yeah, with that we have completed chapter 5 and 6 for today, and it is the day 11, guys. So yeah, so I'm quite excited. So the thing that I really quite like is from today's thing, that a takeaway is like, we need to celebrate small things. We need to dance and have fun with each other. And also there is one thing that we need to always keep ourselves busy as well. We need to have some work at hand to actually live better. So we need to keep our mind and body busy. So that's the thing. And also there is one thing that I really like about it. We need to have the mindset to live. Doesn't really matter that whatever is happening, a lot of the things that really happens to us is not in our control, but we have control of something. That is our mind, that is our mindset. So if we think that we can leave, we can leave. Yeah, that's it for today. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And I am quite excited that I have completed the day 12, and I have 3 days left to finish reading the book Ikigai, and I am so much excited. And then after that I will be starting a new book, and I'm not going to disclose what the book is about. If you want to know what's the book that I'm going to read, you can follow me on Instagram, right? So let me just pop up my social handles here. Okay, so yeah. So as you can see that this is my Impul Books YouTube channel. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, and also you can follow me on Instagram. In Instagram I'll be posting all the things that I'll be reading, the chapter distribution and everything. And also you can follow me on the Twitter. It's where I actually post something, some short things that I really like from the book sometime. So you can follow me on Facebook as well. In Facebook I almost like post everything. So if you want everything from my side, you can follow me on Facebook. And if you are a live stream ninja or someone who really likes to watch live stream, you can follow me on Twitch. So thank you so much again, and